Well, as they say, everything is bigger in Texas, and that certainly goes for political controversies, too. The state, as you know, has become a hotbed for lightning rod issues like abortion, illegal immigration, and voting rights. But there's one man sitting on the sidelines who believes that he is the one who can save the state from the evil Republican in the governor's mansion. A man confident enough to shake off not one, but two embarrassing political defeats. A man so unpopular, he made Kamala Harris look likable. That man is Robert Francis O'Rourke. But you may know him as Beto. Remember, folks, he was just born to be in it. Beto must have the memory of a goldfish because he had to drop out of the Democrat primary race after polling at less than 1% in Iowa. But we didn't forget. We remember his trip to the dentist's office. We remember his airport push-ups. And we remember how he waved his arms around like those weird inflatable men you find outside car washes. He ran a campaign for the ages, and I, for one, am shocked that he didn't fare better. But as they say, if at first you don't succeed, try again. And on behalf of the media, I'd love to speak for all the media in America. And every Republican in Texas, I say run, Beto. Please run. Joining me now to discuss, former White House Deputy Chief of Staff Karl Rove. Karl, what say you? Is this Beto's moment, 2022, Governor's Mansion, Texas?
Every moment is Robert Francis O'Rourke's moment. Every single moment. The news broke this morning, and immediately what happened? Well, we got the fundraising appeal.
There you go.
Breaking news. Helped turn Texas red, blue. Then later on in the afternoon, 50,000 signatures urgently needed for Robert Francis O'Rourke. Send your signature in now. Sign up now that you'll be supporting him. And then finally, at the end of the day, we got a hint of what we're likely to see from the campaign. This is not from Robert Francis O'Rourke. It's not from the Democratic Governors Association. But Michelle Beckley, who's running for Congress, a member of the State House of Representatives, she has set forward the Robert Francis O'Rourke theme of the campaign. Governor Greg Abbott's time in office has been characterized by misogyny, homophobia, corruption, and racism. And that's just since we've launched our campaign for Congress. We need someone to take him on in the next election, and Robert Francis O'Rourke has stepped forward. He will enact common sense gun reform, fight for the freedom to vote, stand against corruption, and protect the reproductive rights of the people in Texas. Abbott's reign of terror must end. We've had enough. And the man to replace him is, and she said that, Abbott's reign of terror. Sort of like Robespierre.
Yes.
Yeah, and then Robert Francis O'Rourke is going to save us from all of that.
You know, Karl, I sense that you may not be serious in every way, but I didn't ever see George W. Bush come on stage on a skateboard. I mean, he never did that. Beto did. I mean, that is something to contend with.
We encouraged Governor Bush and then President Bush to do that at every opportunity, and he refused our entreaties to do so. But Robert Francis O'Rourke understood how important it is to demonstrate that in order to be a leader, you've got to be able to skateboard.
Real quick, though, in all seriousness, in 2022, does he really think he has a chance in Texas?
Sure he does. He's talked himself into it. But Governor Abbott is not going to do what happened in the last campaign, and that was he was ignored. This guy is far out on the left wing. He has said extraordinarily bizarre things that place him far out on the progressive left of the Democratic Party. And Governor Abbott, who's been a strong, effective leader for Texas, is not going to let him get away with that stuff. The guy who said he was coming for everybody's AR-15, the guy who says that he's for unlimited right to abortion, all of that stuff is going to be fair game in this election.
He is going for the hat trick of losses. Karl Rove, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Good to see you.
Third time won't be the charm.
Won't be the charm.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.